Too much GH and I was so able to wutie na wani so da so a wo hwe no ebusua ha ye tena sese ana chese nsem wo ati ate se e wo man Ghana mu e na ye de e ba be som wo na ebusua ne ara wo sem bi aba be kan nsa na e ka me se Ghana ha no se ye tena o mayi mu a ye hye da emu ye man na so ye kokoduru eye amanfoforo so ani nkrofo kuro so a e ho ne ye kwakire se ye di ye hu nipa na so man Ghana de enya ade ahunidie biara ekoso e de man e wo ha ebusua ye te ha ani ye te se Ghana de shey bi akopie mu e wo Libya Dubai ane ne mpotemu ahodo a ye hye wo manie ya pa ebinum esu na ebeto social media wo mu pese wo mu kra ba Ghana na so na akonya bi ani ho se wo mu betumi de abepie mu a wo my Ghana ana busua na wo sem na be kan nsa ni nyina no etwa kogina abrantie bi a wono so eye na adwene se wo kope bibia bedi ene we ne be ye den akonante ama krachi ato na nanom e wo ensie do na ni nyina no etwa kogina se wo ne China ni bi ene koye adwuma na China ni so adwuma a wo ye ne se wo boaboa mu abia no a wo kipi wo mu aspect atese samu ano e na wo ne wo mu ekọ e de ba wo ne wo mu so di agro bi e de e ka ho da samu e bi eye awowo ene sa emkotre ne mpotro samu e bi e na China ni ekipi aspect a wo fa sa brantie se wo ne no ebe ye sa adwuma ene na enu ani na nsakrachi ye ne ho bia se wo beboa ama adwuma na akoso se be ya wo no so benya kakra bi e de aba o man Ghana na wo de abre eye ne maame no ma na ne nuanum bi na wo mo enso de aba wo ma no so twede na enso nei krachi ekopie mu wo honom ana wo baako aka no ama ene wato na nanom e wo ensie do na sansem we nyina no eye president of the Ghana Association a wo Malaysia Samuel Adu ena de nsem we etu dwa se krachi a wo free mu ni din e de Andrews apia wo no ena wo betena eye China ni nche emre kakra bi ene ne ye adwuma kakra na nkan adwuma no ekoso na so wo e baako atwa ne ho ebeka brantie nei Andrews apia ato na nanom e wo ensie do wadi nsem bi so etu da busia mo man ko tie mran ba ye bedom wasuko.
Really true. It happened last week, Thursday. Last day, that is on the 5th of this month, around 1 p.m. That's midnight, 1 a.m. Yeah. And one of my friends SMS me that one guy, his name is Andrew Sapia. He was working with one Chinese guy who is a Malaysian citizen. And he was taking care of his pets. He keeps some animals like snake, grass cutters, and a whole lot of animals in his house as a pet. So one of the snakes are biting him, and they have taken him to hospital in the midnight. So we tried to communicate with the boss to ask him what really happened. But he keep on telling us that there is no antidote for him, although he's already at the hospital. So in the morning, he will be flying to Singapore to go and bring medicine for his treatment. So we should just calm down. Nothing really will happen. So in the morning around, that was Friday, like a week today, around 8 a.m., we tried to contact him again, but he was still telling us that he has already booked his flight and he's going to Singapore to bring the antidote. So we tried to let him tell us what really happened, but it's like he was really hiding the truth from us. Before, he said the snake bite him around 1 in the afternoon. He sent him to hospital. Later, he was able to recover. He brought him to the house, and later he fell unconscious again. Then he sent him to hospital, and he has been admitted. But when we tried to question him, he changed the story that he was biting early in the night. So he has already rushed him to the hospital. And about him going to Singapore also, he said he has already booked the flight, but the flight is 3 p.m. Somebody who has been biting by a snake in the night, and if you want to give him a good treatment, you are telling us that 3 p.m. only then you can go to Singapore and come back before they treat him. So when we give him more pressure, he finally told us that he's dead at the hospital, so we can come there. That was
just
around,
like that.
Just like that. That was around 12 p.m. here, 12 in the afternoon. So we reported him to the embassy. The embassy called him, and he told him because we are Africans, he's afraid to show off. So maybe he can come to the embassy when nobody is around. So I think he went to the embassy. 3 days later, he went to the embassy. The embassy tried to question him what really happened. And it's the same thing. He keep on telling the stories in a different way. And the embassy said, no, this case cannot be done just like that. He need to make sure that the necessary steps have been taken, and then if you need to compensate the family, or if they need to send the body home, if they need to go to court or whatever, he need to make his story straight. So he told the embassy that he is willing to compensate the family because he knows that those animals cannot be kept in the house as a pet. If you want to keep animals as a pet, you need to remove the poisons. You need to have at least first aid in the house, and all those steps were not taken. So he admitted his mistake, that there is a negligence to his side. So he told the embassy that he can compensate the family $4,500, which the embassy told him that is not how to do it. So he promised the embassy that he will come back the next day to finalize everything. The embassy has been waiting for him since 4 days now. If we call him, he doesn't want to answer his call. So yesterday, he said he wants to send Andrew Sapia, the dead body, he wants to send his items to the embassy. So the embassy said, okay, bring the items. He sent some of his items. The rest, his phone and some other items, we are trying to get it back, but he doesn't want to talk to anybody. He said he's a Malaysian. So if we think that what he is doing, we are not satisfied, we should go to court. He has a lawyer, he has his money. So that is what is happening now. So now we have already contacted the family back home, and they have already sent message to the Attorney General Department and the Foreign Affairs. So we are waiting for the family approval so that Monday we can proceed the case to court. So if you had any information that there is something like this is happening in Malaysia, it's true. It's really happening. I, being the president of the Ghana Association here, we are trying our best to proceed to the court. So we are waiting the letter from the family, and then letter from the Attorney General and the Foreign Affairs Ministries, so that Monday we will go to court. So that's what happened.
Wow. Sammy, personally, do you know the guy?
Yeah, I know him for almost 7 years now.
7 years. And you say he's working with the Malaysian guy.
Yes.
What work is he doing for him?
He was the one taking care of the animals, like feeding them, cleaning their houses and other things.
Oh, so like a house help?
Yes, like not really a house help. He has two Indonesians doing the house help work. But
so you mean the guy has a farm, animal farm?
Yes, it's not really animal farm. He's keeping those animals as a pet in the house. He doesn't sell them. That is what really we don't really understand. He don't sell them, or he is not a veterinary center or whatever. Before he employed this Ghana guy, there were only one snake, but later he keep on bringing different ones.
So what is apart from that, when this thing happened, have you guys involved police? Since you said you reported this to the Ghana embassy there, have you guys involved the police?
The police came to the hospital, took a report what really killed him, but since all of them are locals, so what they really discussed, they didn't write it on the death certificate. They have already filled up a death certificate.
Na abusiamu kasa mate manum ensemu kasa nso maso atibi na eya na abrebia no me hu ne se wotu kwan koduru amanfoforo so a wo mu nhyɛ da and recognize o se wo nso kra no ye nipa ni bi o se de oduru o mutimi kan se black monkey ni ye show mo se wo ye nipa mpa abusua ne asemu ababeto ho no na chese hyede ene ye de be ma Andrew sabusua nyina no na otie nsɛm ni mu a na ekamia kwese China ni na anya na dwene se wo beka nokura bi ewom esan se wo mu bisa no na asɛm a wo de tudwa ene se ye wo wone kura ka Andrews no wo ka ne awi abre na nso ne kura no ne ho atono ama wo mu ede no abafie na nso wo bedru fie apɛ na wo san so ekɔ unconscious a wo mu rahye no esan so ede no ekɔ hospital na afi no wo kodru hospital na wo se bisa papa ya China ni se bi na no wo se wo wone kura mpoka na homache a je se echire wo san so beka se hospital na wo wu ye na che se nsɛm bi entodwa nsɛm bi enbi ani yi e wo China ni afa kamia ye se wo di nsɛm bi esie eye Samuel abusua no na Andrews nso wo di nsɛm bi esie abusua no esan se wontumi nka asɛm ba ko ha na wo nsen dwa wo ka bi wo baby foforo nsa ko ka bi wo baby foforo na ba ne sa na che se nokura bi eni eye asɛm ni mo no nti Samuel adu eye president the Ghana Association of Malaysia wo no na che se wo di case no akwa Ghanaian embassy a wo mo wɔn ɛhwɛ sɛ wɔn de sika bɛto wɔn na nka China ni yɛtua nanso ɛwo yɛ compensation wɔn de ma no China ni yɛ na adwene sɛ ɛnya ade a wɔbɛtua ne da na sika a wɔn twa yɛ $4,500 ɛno ɛna wɔn atwa ɛde ma ɛyɛ papa China ni sɛ wɔn tua nanso besi ne ɛnya ade a wɔtua na wɔsan so ɛka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ wɔn pene wɔn nsan so kora fa hwɛ ɛma brand nsan sɛ wɔn ba yɛ no wɔyɛ bia so ne yɛ adwuma nanso sɛ ɛwo kura de nkwantume ngintie nei president yɛ ka kyerɛ China ni na wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ade a wɔde nsɛm bi esie yɛn and wɔn ɛhyɛ dan no mu asuko wɔn misamu na yɛntimi ehu na asɛm no mu no kure pesan sɛ wɔn man Ghana de hyɛ no wo na wɔn mu ebi nso beduru hɔ no mu a mo treat wɔn yie na sɛ akɔba ne saa na nipa na to na nanom ɛwɔ nsia do na yɛ penkyire mu bi ade afiri mu na China ni yɛtimi anya kokoduro ka sɛ wɔwu anapa wɔwu awia hospital na kyɛ sɛ nukura bi ɛwɔ mu a China ni no empɛsɛ wɔde bɛto dwa ama Ghana man nyina ni Andrews nso busua ɛtimi na kyɛ sɛ legal connection bi anase enebe bi eda ho no mesese yetimi di so no ye di so ama yi ato ye ne China ni bi se da wonka moya le den kra na asama waka na waka wodi nka kan si wowu anapa ana afa krama no so ye ni se ensem bebre e na wo keka ade e wo sansem we mani chi no wo mo ebe boni mu akomu akwa hunu no kredi e wo sa ade nim esan se Ghana fo kire wo ma dwen se e ya de a China fo ni bi no wo mo hyada ye se ni ti wo wone ka wa pe wo nto na nanom e won sie be na che se ya de a eni aduro e na ebe ba be ka enu ti na dia ye hyade e na ye fa fidikesie we so e dia Andrews abusunya ene sebi wɔn ne nenam na dɔfo ne sebi ne tipemfo nyina no wɔn nhyade esan se wutu kwan akɔ baabi akɔpɛ bibi abedi na no bɛyɛ den kɔba ne se ya na kame akɔyɛ se mihu yanka eni aduro no hu yanka wankɔ anase wɔkɔ abusunya wo so ɔre nkyerɛ no fafa comment section ase ɛfa mame de China ni twa yi anase entwa yi ne nyina ne ba betue comment section ase na ye di atu aho anamo e di afa abusunya ha ene brema akwan ma ye di yenkomo ni nyina no esi ye like na share on all the social media platforms so me din e di etwa so him akwa